Some video games merely entertain. Contra for the Nintendo Entertainment System kicks you out of a dropship, stuffs your nostrils with 8-bit cordite, and then dares you to whisper the word casual with a straight face. Classic or overrated relic? Yes. Also, number let's not pretend nuance exists when spread gun particles start flying. It's absurd and indispensable in the way only a 1988 cartridge, where two Shirtaverse commandos fight HR Giger fan art, can be. Dismissals abound. It's just Rambo with slowdown. It's secretly easier than Mega Man, lol sure. Spread is for cowards, double LOL. Yet the moment the jungle drums hit, muscle memory flicks the Konami Code like a Pavlovian terrier ringing its own dinner bell. Why do we keep coming back? Short answer, because Contra is a bizarro boot camp that issues dopamine instead of dog tags. Long answer, keep reading, mind the shrapnel, my nostalgia fires in scattershot, and there's no friendly fire toggle. Historical context. Konami's late 80s slate looked like a Black Friday doorbuster for adrenaline junkies. Gradius planted the shooter flag in 1985, Castlevania dripped gothic bravado in 86, and in February 1987, the Contra arcade cab arrived with marquee art so macho it made Predator posters look like Etsy prints. The Famicom conversion landed on 9th February 1988. North America saw it the same month, and Europe waited until December 1990's robot reskin Probotector. Proof the continent could handle acid-bleeding xenomorphs, but not American pecs. Konami's mapper of choice, VRC2, let the Japanese cart flex extra parallax, a cinema intro, and a neat snowstorm in base 2. Flourishes stripped from the NES ROM to keep budgets trim, and to appease Nintendo of America's stern cartridge pricing gods. My first taste, though, was a Pizza Hut PlayChoice 10, whose CRT was half glare, half grease. Between pepperoni slices, I discovered pure, uncut hand-eye adrenaline, and by the time I rented the NES cart that summer, my thumbs were on a first-name basis with tendinitis. The PAL makeover fascinates me to this day. Out go Bill Reiser and Lance Bean. In strut stubby murder bots RD008 and RC011. They fire the same bullets, hop the same floating logs, yet the cognitive dissonance is delicious. 80s censorship turned muscle-bound patriots into chrome trash compactors, but apparently leaving the alien heart pulsating at the finale was fine. Europe, come for the art museums, stay for the laser entrails. Mechanics run left or right, duck, jump, shoot in 8 directions. That's the mechanical skeleton, yet Contra hides systemic spice worthy of a modern design dock. One-hit deaths force aggressive tempo, hesitation equals a hot respawn queue. Weapon capsules dangle just far enough to bait risk. Snagging the spread gun lets you strut like bullet privilege was in the Bill of Rights. Perspective pivots, side scroll, pseudo 3D bases, vertical waterfall, reset your posture the moment complacency creeps in. The spread gun deserves its own shrine. 5 pellets fan out in a pseudo parabolic arc, deleting enemies so fast the PPU practically blushes. Lose it in stage 4's energy zone, and you experience the Kubler-Ross grief stages in 30-second intervals. Denial, frantic pea shooter tapping, acceptance, and reset button. Stage switching feels like a mixtape edited with kindergarten scissors. The pseudo 3D bases pretend the NES owns a Z-axis by scaling sprite sizes every other frame. Boss number 2, wall-mounted laser turrets topped by a glowing karaoke mic, remains a personal Mandela effect. Teenage me saw a doomsday snowman. Adult me still shoots the nose first out of ritual. Vertical waterfall? That's where you learn the Contra jump buffer. Tap a hair before landing, and Bill pops instantly, shaving frames. Speedrunners harvest that trick like rare candy. The rest of us call it happy accident and take the ego boost. And the Konami Code, up, up, down, down, left, right, be a start, add select if your co-op buddy is trustworthy. Everyone knows the 30 lives bounty, but here's the lesser known Famicom wrinkle. After keying the code, press down plus start, then immediately select to unlock a stage select. Or beat the game and hold select plus start through the credits, because nothing says victory lap like a secret menu gating. No, holding A does not work. That rumor's slain more hopes than stage 6's random arc fireballs. Even microframes matter. Enemy bullets crawl at half a jump arc, forcing rhythmic hop shoots. Picture jousting on a pogo stick. Boss hitboxes flash white so violently that modern LCDs strobe like rave invitations. The unintentional comedy is timeless. Stage 5 5's Flamethrower Elite moonwalks before firing. Stage 6's Facehugger pods pop like cheap bubble wrap. Every gag lands because the game's collision math is honest. Blame thumbs, not RNG. Legacy and influence. Ask a speedrunner about the NES Holy Trinity and Contra lounges between Mega Man 2 and Ninja Gaiden like the guy who brought C4 to a knife fight. Today's warpless world record is 9 minutes 47.550 seconds. Kankuro Pay 2024. Powered by frame-perfect jump cancels and sprite-cap RNG voodoo. Those skills echo across the run-and-gun diaspora. Treasure's Gunstar Heroes, Nazca's Metal Slug, even Cuphead drinks from Bill Reiser's Bullet Trough. Culturally, the Konami Code outgrew its parents. It unlocks Easter eggs in Google's Dinosaur Runner, snuck into Fortnite's Black Hole ARG, and once reskinned my WordPress site into neon green CSS until my backend admin revolted. It's the gamer's secret handshake, plain text proof of shared upbringing. Probotector inflicted its own butterfly effect. Schoolyard Myths insisted robot sprites made the game harder because metal absorbs more bullets. Difficulty is identical, but nerds still debate it like flat earth conventions argue curvature. My favorite absurd thread, the robot IDs, RD008 and RC011, line up with chemical symbols RU, ruthenium, and RG, roentgenium if you squint. Does that secretly confirm the alien layer sits on radioactive ore? Of course not, but if the internet has taught us anything, it's that obsessive trivia is a valid lifestyle. Why didn't the franchise stay AAA royalty like Mario or Zelda? Two culprits, tech ceilings and corporate drift. By 1996, we wanted camera-controlled 3D romps, not side-scrolling death corridors. Konami's Pachinko Pivot scattered the original team, and every attempt to modernize the formula either bloated, see Neo Contra, or buckled, Rogue Core, I'm still scowling. The NES cart endures because it doesn't need reinvention. It's design distillation, closing paragraph plus score. So where are we, decades after that first steel drum jungle loop? I'm still thumbing the code before breakfast, not because I need the help, I absolutely need the help, but because Contra hardwires optimism. Maybe this time I won't mistime the waterfall jump. The absurd thread, radioactive robot nomenclature, remember, reminds me history is equal parts fact and folklore, and Contra lives at that intersection. It's a campfire story whose sparks never die, only multiply when retold. Final verdict, 9 out of 10. Dock 1 point for the ghost bullet that snipes you mid-spread swagger. Add 9 for everything else. Relentless pacing, immaculate jump arcs, and a cheat code now enshrined in pop culture. If you've never played Contra, grab a friend, punching down, up, left, right, BA start, and let the NES teach you that sometimes the simplest verbs, run, jump, shoot, compose the most unforgettable legends.